Welcome back, everyone. I just got done pouring the copper for the prospecting pick, and I made another head for the pickaxe because I was getting a little low. While this is going on, let's get some food cooked up, or at least check on some of these berries. See if we got any that we can pick. And then we're gonna start doing some prospecting. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of these are really growing like they should be. Oh, forgot to replace torch in here. Okay, so these will be gone in 2 hours. And I need to make another knife. And I just hope that by the time I get to the surface and start cooking that they'll already be rotten. Okay, so that gives me 26 of these. Might as well get that one too. Which that'll be good for 10 hours. That'll be good for 2 days. So let's see how many meals we can make out of this before they all rot. That stuff's going down. And none of these are ready either. Put that in there. So we can make a whole 6 of that. I don't have any firewood. We can just use peat. We know where to get more of it. Hopefully that'll be enough to finish that. Should be. Grab one more just in case. Oh, get through the door. And then we'll probably just cook these single. The other one. So that way we can just pop this out. Throw those in there. I forgot how to use this. I think you just throw it back in the water. We'll let that go away. We'll take these with us. Oh, nope, we already got a bowl of that. Alright, is this stuff cooled now? Yep. Getting low on sticks, but we got plenty of trees to chop down over here. So we'll put that there. Do need to drop a lot of this crap. Definitely need to build another chest to put stuff in. That's full. Do that. I don't want to throw all the stones like in the ocean. I at least want to keep them. So we'll just set them around. I don't think you can set those down. Let's just keep. Can I not set that down? Guess not. Let's do it like that for now. Let's see what we got ore-wise on this island. Actually, the fire starter we can set down. So come over here to where we got all that copper out of, and we'll take a test sample. Oh, and we're just gonna starve. Those did not give very much hunger. Yeah, I think it was this side. Yep. Okay, so if you've never used a prospecting pick before, you have two modes. This will tell you what's in the area, and this will tell you if there's any nodes in that area or within that block. So if I take this block, I think I have mine set to the minimum, which is 8 blocks from here. It'll tell me if there's ore there. So with the density search, we're going to take this one, and then it'll tell me that I need 2 more samples. So within 14 blocks, it's either 7 or 14, I'm pretty sure 14, of that block, we need 2 more samples. So we'll just come over, pick another random one. 1 more sample. And then we'll just take, if I can even get to them, we'll just take 1 up here. Doesn't need to be like that. I could have just did them kind of on the same level. But if you see here on the map now, we see that we got poor hemite, or amite, or whatever it's called, very poor bismuth, and no sphalerite, or almost none. So the percentage, the higher the percentage, the more chance you'll run into that. So what we're going to do now, not escape from the game, is we're going to go hit one of these other islands and then see how far away we are from any of this stuff. So how it's orange, and then if we get further away from this stuff, it'll start turning red. And I think I want to, not south. Let's try one of these islands over here to the west. And then we'll see if we're getting closer or anything. And it doesn't have to be land like this. I can go down there and take samples from the ocean floor. But since I don't really have a good enough light source, at least not one that I constantly put out every time I have it, I can't really see too well down there to know what I'm mining. forgot if this is one of the islands that takes a while. I guess that white spot was more of like a glitch. And then right here you can hide the different levels. Oh, why am I underwater? I guess using the mouse wheel here changed it down here. And of course, put out my torch even though I was not even trying to. Definitely need more of a lamp or the oil lantern. I don't think it's called an oil lantern, where you take a bowl and you put animal fat in it. It makes a lantern. Or a little oil light that never goes out. Which that is one thing I do kind of like about this game, even though torches will go out, the other light sources won't, so you don't have to constantly like relight a lantern, have to get oil all the time. I do like that they did some realism, but not like a bunch of realism. So we'll go to one of these islands, take another sample, and then we'll figure out where to go from there. Ideally, I want things that I can start making bronze with, so tin, bismuth, because I already got some of the zinc, I think it is. Yeah, zinc. So zinc and bismuth plus copper. So we're just gonna dig in here. Expose the rock. Take a sample. Come over a little bit. Take another sample, and then we'll take one here. So this one, we got a decent amount and a high amount of this. So even though this percentage looks like it's less than this, it says it's a high percentage at 16.16%. Where this is a poor amount of this at that percent. So they're different veins. You definitely want to find like this decent at 3%. So that's a nice find. But this high, you can do better than that. And then it's yellow here. So now that I know that this has those things, let's start going further this way and see what we got out here. Sorry if I'm butchering the names of the different minerals. And a lot of them are just different names for the same thing. Like there's copper, and then there's malachite, which is just copper under a different name. I think I'll take a sample from this island since we're here. Assuming that shark doesn't kill us. Okay. Just dig down enough to expose the rock. Take the sample. We'll do another sample here. one more. Let's do it here. Okay, so we got poor bismuth, very poor emerald, and then these. I mean, you could get these, but probably not really any chance of getting those. Okay, so that's the one we came from. So we're getting orange here. Almost a green there. It's more of a greenish yellow. So from here probably to there. And then see if we get more of a poor result here. Then we'll know it's somewhere in the middle. And that's to the south. Yep. So past that island. And even though this can break through rock, you don't want to use it like a pickaxe. You're only taking samples with it or node searching to see how close you are to a vein. Technically you can use it as a pickaxe because it will break rock, but it's not used for that. That's not what you want to use it for. Hopefully this one has a decent amount of stuff. So this and that don't have the exact same thing. So this vein that it's connected to might be more over this way, whereas this vein is more this way. It's more about narrowing down where the veins are. This process can be more of a pain because it's not as simple as just running around until you find it on the surface and then go down below. And some people don't really like it's not that they don't understand prospecting, it's just it's not really told to you in a way that makes you understand it right away. Like there's not very many tutorials in the game to let you know how to actually prospect. Take a sample there, move over a little bit, take one here. And we'll take another one here. So we got, I'm gonna have to look that one up in the guide. So nickel, which I believe we need. I don't believe we need nickel for the bronze, because I think it's 10 that we need. Yeah, 10 black, we need silver and gold. But with this being green, we have a very, very high chance of finding that here. So let's go ahead and leave that marked, because I don't believe that I need tin right, or zinc right now, or what was it? Nickel. Yeah, I've never used nickel before, but that's not what we're after. So that means this vein is probably more this way, and it's not connected to this one. And bismuth is something that we're more after, so we'll go over this way. But this island definitely does have a very high chance of finding that. Finding nickel. But right now that's not what we're after. So let's go this way and see what this one's got. I wonder if I should have went out to that island that we found last time. The one over this way. I think it was that way that we went. Yeah. Because that island, with how big it was, I know that there was copper, I guess I just didn't see it. So, we might find more copper out there, hopefully something else. But this will probably be what we do for the next few days, just trying to locate the correct minerals that we need. And I will have to get way more sticks than we got, because ideally you want ladders for the next step, which is digging down, making your mining shafts. Okay, now there's a few wolves somewhere in the area, but hopefully we'll be able to do this without getting bit by one of them. So we'll take a sample here. I'll just move over a little bit. And having a shovel would make this go by quicker. Okay, what do we got on this island? Alright. Then what does... So that turns into zinc. I believe it's zinc that we need for bronze. Yep, zinc, bismuth, which we already have zinc, so we're looking for bismuth. So it's very poor, and then we have very high zinc. So let's keep going this way, see what we got. While I'm here, I should grab some of these berries. Is that flax or rye? Rye. If it was flax, I definitely would grab it right now because we need to make sales at some point. Okay, on to the next island. And sorry to some of those people who they know all the metals by heart. I've only been so far out of the Copper Age, so a lot of the metals I get confused on, and I don't have a lot of experience with all the metals beyond copper. So there was our bear friend. I've only had like one actual game that I made it past the Copper Age, and it took me a little bit, so I'm still not a master at getting through the ages. So I think we'll hit here and here, or at least maybe the one in the middle, and then I'll head back in the dark. Cut down those. Actually, I should try to get to some of these where it looks like lakes. They might have cattails on them. But I need to go get sticks at some point. So after this island, I'll go start heading back home. Okay, so you don't want cracked. More cracked. Shell rock, there we go. At least I'm pretty sure you can't use cracked, because I've had some times where I was pretty sure that I took a sample and then it tells me that I need another sample even though I already took one. Yeah, just like that. But it could be that it was too far away, maybe. Okay. None of those are bismuth. Turns into chalk. Okay, so I will start heading back home. That way we can get the sticks we'll need for the ladders, get some more food, and then we'll come back out tomorrow, do the prospecting cycle until we get what we need, and I will see you guys in the next one.